You ready? Where's Sam? I hear you. I guess you're ready. Crazy, crazy, crazy kids. Are you being crazy? Eat your dinner. I go. Sorry, I'm in the detached, so I'm with the big kids tonight. I hope the internet is okay. Yeah, they've been up in the yard with the big yard with me and running around like crazy lunatics, having a blast, having a ball. Now they're eating. They like company when they eat. Good girl. Good boy, Sam. They are the best babies. They're such good babies. The easiest. They're just amazing. They're all loved. They're so obedient. They're so easy. They're so loving. Good evening, Anna Baker. How are you? I cannot complain. It was a beautiful day today. We love them. We are all they know. We've had them for 6 years. Hi, Angela. How are you? Hey, Miss Lori. Welcome. I'm good, Anna. Thank you. Hey, Denise. Nice to see everybody. They're so beautiful. They're so beautiful. Hi, Laura. I love you too. I heard it was your anniversary, 8 years that you've been volunteering with our amazing organization. We can't even imagine not having you. We miss seeing you. Laura, for any of you that are, Laura's on here, she has been a volunteer with our organization for 8 years. She spent many, many, many of nights, days and nights for 8 years with all these babies, especially Sam and Sue, for as long as they've been with us. So it's been a huge adjustment. She's been up to visit. It's, not as often. I'm sorry you're cold, Betty. I'm sorry. That's why I moved to Florida. Nice to see you as well, Joyce. That's why I moved to Florida. I could not handle Boston weather any longer. I grew up in Boston. Snowstorms, blizzards, ice. I can't. I just can't. Nope. So I've been in Florida for a long time. And I've never been back to Boston when I left. Come on up and sit with me. You think you guys have, this is crazy, pillows and babies. That's all we've got here. This is it. And they have to grab their babies and grab their pillows. Come on up. You watching Big Bang Theory? Sammy, you ate too fast, Susie. Oh, hold on, guys. You ate too fast. It's okay, Mama. It's okay. You're okay. And she's eating it. Oh, God, guys, it's always something. I swear to God. She ate way too fast. Easy, Mama. Easy. Easy. You okay? Drink some waters. See, I'm up here. I'm going to take care of her. Don't worry. I'll take care of her. You okay? Why don't you not eat it, Susie? You had enough. Sam, stay away. Let her finish. She's okay. She's okay. I take care of her. I know. She was eating. They were both eating, and then all of a sudden she threw up her food, and now she's eating it off the floor. Ouch, Karen. 22 degrees. No, thank you. Absolutely no way. You made all gone, Susie. I know. I think she ate really fast. I'm thinking you may need a maize bowl. What is all this about? You need a maize bowl. You okay? Let me see. You okay? All right. See, I'm up here. Come cuddle with me. I need my cuddles. Come on. Come on. There you go. There's my Sam. You got it. Come on to struggle of getting older, Sam. Do you want help? You can do it. Look at him. Look what I'm dealing. Sam, the struggles of getting older. You can do it. Come on. Up, up. Sam, up. Come on. What is happening? What is happening tonight? Come on, Sam. Blake's on the other side of the wall. Come on. He just came in. I just let him in. You know, Val, I'm going to tell you, I don't love Florida. There's good and bad in it. Well, listen, it's the same everywhere. I left Boston, moved to Florida, moved to North Carolina. Couldn't wait. I was in North Carolina for 4.5 years. Couldn't wait to get out of North Carolina. Way too slow pace for me. And they get winters. They lied. They said they don't. They do. It was cold. Couldn't wait to get back to Florida. And when I left Carolinas and I moved back, when I moved back to Florida, I said to myself, I'm never going to bitch and complain again. Florida is beautiful. It is paradise. And, you know, it's what you make of it, like where you live. It's who you surround yourself, and you make your life no matter where you are, you know. I just can't do the cold weather. I will not lie to you. The summers in Florida are absolutely brutal. They're brutal. It's not just hot. The humidity, it's getting worse every year. It is unbearable. So basically, you're a shut-in in the AC because you can't be outside. It's unless even if you're floating in a pool. It's so hot and unbearable, and it's so long. Like the hot weather, it's so long. So our winters are amazing. Like this winter's amazing. You know, it's not as cool as I would like it here. I wish it was a little bit cooler. But like right now, I have a light sweatshirt on and sweatpants. I am so comfy, so comfy. I could be walking around in shorts, flip-flops, and a sweatshirt and be comfortable too. So it is beautiful. It really is beautiful. I know. The humidity is really, really, really rough. You just wear very, very little clothing. I mean, you have to be prepared to wear very little clothing. I mean, you buy sweaters, and I think you can wear a sweater maybe 5 or 6 times a year. You really need like 2 or 3 sweaters to live in Florida because you don't get to wear them that often. I do layers. I do lightweight sweatshirts, lots of t-shirts, tank tops, and a lot of jean shorts, flip-flops. I live in flip-flops. I have beautiful boots that I never wear, ever, ever. Hi, Pamela. Listen, guys, I want to ask you all a favor. Shannon, our wonderful supporter who was just on here, she is amazing. She's been a follower, supporter, friend, family of ours for many, many years. And she started years ago, basically sharing and really trying to bring awareness to the Miami-Dade shelter, which I did prior to. Okay. Sorry, lost you for a minute. You're not being nosy at all, Lisa. We're open books here. I'll tell you. If I don't want to tell you something, trust me, I won't tell you. I'm not shy. You know, Boston people don't have filters. I don't have a filter. But listen, I love you, Vanessa. Beautiful. I've been going since 5:30 this morning, and I brushed my teeth, washed my face, little deodorant, little sponge bath, rolled out of bed and been here. Yeah, so when I go home and take a nice hot shower and crawl into bed. But what was I going to say to you? Listen, the Miami-Dade, which is what I started before I started 100 Plus. That's years ago. I was a big advocate. They didn't even have videos on your phone. I was doing everything with these little flip cameras. I think I was one of the first people to start doing videos inside the shelter. And it was the old shelter in Miami before they got the new one that they have now, the state of the art that we fought so hard for and went to meetings, commissioner meetings over and over and over again, doing protests on this government stairs. I did many protests. We were on the news many, many of times, just to show the conditions and the treatment of the animals, the dogs and the cats. I even did a whistleblower with the news and got a big thing exposed in the shelter, Miami-Dade, the old shelter. So needless to say, it's in Medley. It is. Shannon, I can't tell you, if I showed you all that I did back then, you would blow your mind. It would blow your, it still blows my mind. I don't know how I'm still standing, to be honest with you. But anyway, the old shelter was not supposed to be used for housing animals. And because they're having such a problem with so many dogs and cats in Miami, they opened up and they've been housing dogs. And there's no air conditioning, there's no heat. It's very cold. It's on concrete. A lot of the kennels are outdoors, the old style. And all I can tell you is it's just, they don't even have a restroom. There's an outhouse. When it floods, correct, and the dogs lay in thick water, it's so sad, and it should never be. So instead of killing them, they're putting them in these kennels, and that's a whole other topic. And correct me if I'm wrong, but some of these dogs they don't ever get out of the kennel. They don't get walked. They don't get anything. They don't have, from what I'm being told. And the dogs are basically in these sterile outdoor kennels in solitary confinement, and they just have nothing. They have nobody. And so this coming weekend, they're opening it up to the public, and they're allowing the public to come in to try to get some of these dogs out. If you actually went to the shelter and you walked up and down and you saw these dogs, it is like something out of a horror movie, as far as it's like I can't explain it to you. I don't even, it's making me sick. I'm physically right now, I'm at a loss for words, which is unlike me. And it's physically making my stomach turn. And every time I went and drove in my car to Miami to pick up dogs from the old shelter, they're letting the public in for 4 hours tomorrow. That's it. 4 hours. They are like prisons. I used to call them concentration camps because they go in and they never come out. It was the most horrific thing to witness. And Shannon did a video and she posted it on her page, and she said, please everybody share. And I don't normally do that on our main page. I shared it on my personal, and I said to myself, I'm sharing, I'm blasting. I was sitting there, Shannon, and I was watching your video, and the tears were literally just pouring. And I was not just crying, I was hyperventilating, couldn't catch my breath. I'm sorry if this is depressing you, but it is the reality for these animals. And God gave me a voice. God gave every one of you a voice. You saw it too, Tiffany. Tiffany, you remember the old shelter, right? Of course you do. So they're allowing the public in for 4 hours tomorrow to get these dogs out. They used to kill. We used to actually drive around the back of the shelter, and when I tell you I took photos, there were garbage bags stacked from the ground up of just dogs on top of dogs, dead dogs. The killing was out of control. Yeah, I don't work with big dog. I don't work with them. If they want to do something, they're aware, they know. We're all partnered with the same shelter, but if they can help, they will. But thank you so much. Listen, feel free to take that video. That's why I'm asking all of you, I'm doing this video, to share this video. Tag every person you know. I don't give a shit. Share. These poor dogs are sitting in these cages and kennels, and they never get out. Like, they don't get walked. They don't get socialized. They've been in there for months. Some of them, I think, have been in there for a year. And I'm going to tell you something. Back in the day, whenever I heard they were going to kill a dog, I lost my mind. No AC, no heat. Flooding constantly. Concrete walls and floors, correct. No restroom for people that walk in there. We used to have to go in an outhouse. It smelled so disgusting. It was so filthy. You felt like you were in some sort of a third world. And the amount of money that Miami has it's like insane. Like the richest people live in Miami. Yes, the old Kim, not the current shelter, the original old shelter before the new one opened. So I'm asking everybody to share. You just never know. It could reach one person that would get in their car and drive getting choked up because that video destroyed me. It brought me back to a time that that time that I was doing what I did all those years nearly killed me. It nearly killed me. I'm not being dramatic. I am being completely real and transparent with you. It is the worst. And I have worked with so many shelters in North Carolina where they did heart stick and gassing. And they still do, by the way, just so you know. They are still doing it. So it is so bad, so bad. Hold on a second. I got a bot. Oh, shit. Hold on. Okay. Did I get him? I hope I didn't do somebody else by accident. He's still there. Tiffany, do you see the bot? I'm sorry. Why do they come here? I got him? Okay, good. He didn't disappear on my end. And I tried to ban him twice. So listen, this video, I shared it on our page, and I'm not going to lie to you. No beds and no blankets. You are correct, Donna. And that it's funny, not funny, but that you brought that up. The old shelter director, her name was Sarah Pisano, never forget the name. And I actually made such a stink with the news and protesting and brought so much awareness with my big mouth. I was hated by, of course, the people that I was attacking. And I tried reaching out to her, and I told her that she needed to do something. She called me and said, what do you want me to do? I said, I want to come in there because I was in there like literally 5 days a week. I was driving from Palm Beach to Miami 5 days a week and filming, walking from kennel to kennel. And there was, like I said, no live videos, no phone videos. I had my little flip camera and I would spend hours in the shelter videoing with their ID numbers and their names. And I was talking about the dogs, zooming in on their eyes, and I would post videos on Facebook. And so many dogs were getting adopted, and so many people were jumping on with me to fight for these dogs and the conditions and the way that they were living and the way that they were being treated. So the old shelter director called me and said, what do you want me to do? I said, I am coming in there, I don't know, say Saturday. I said, I will be there first thing in the morning. I'm pulling a dog from your shelter. And I said, I want every single dog on either a bed or a blanket because we've donated, thousands and thousands of beds that were sitting and not being used because they didn't want to clean up. The Coranda beds, they were laying in the ice cold winters on cold ice concrete floors. No relief from the cold concrete floors. And in the summers, it was so hot and smelly. They were like panting. And there was shit everywhere and piss everywhere. And I said, I want every dog when I come in. I'll be there first thing when you open. Every dog on a bed and blanket. If you need my help, I can arrange for volunteers to come in because I will take care of it. I swear to you on my life, I will never forget that day because every day that I went there, the barking, the crying, the screaming, I would walk in covering my ears. I would be shaking and trembling. It was so stressful walking through the shelter. I walked in that day I don't even know who I was with. And I walked in and the shelter was dead silent. I'm telling you, silent. It was so airy. And I walked in and we started walking around. Every dog was laying on a little thin blanket. Some of the blankets were so thin they were curled up and bunched, and they were trying to just lay on the blanket, and they had some Coranda beds. They were so grateful. These dogs were so grateful to have a little piece of a blanket and a little bed that when I tell you, it, I took videos. I walked and just videoed for hours of all these dogs and how quiet and how peaceful. So I thought I was getting somewhere. And it's just a whole long history, guys. But needless to say, I was on the news. She got fired. They fired her. There was a lot of illegal activity going on. So anyways, I was not very much liked, to say the least, because I brought it to the front line, and basically exposed for what was going on. So I'm asking everybody, please share that video that Shannon made. Shannon, correct me if I'm wrong. Did you not make that video? Janet, unfortunately, I will tell you, I was so against euthanasia. I'm still, it sucks, okay? But there are so many dogs. There's so many dogs and so many cats, and people are not adopting, and shelter rescues are full and bursting. There have been so many dogs that have been coming into my email because I'm partnered with the shelters, and I pulled one up today to Tiffany. It's on my page. I shared it today. It's a video with music. Yolanda, Yolanda made it. Wow. Beautiful, beautiful video. Tell Yolanda it's beautiful, and tell her I shared it. So please, everybody, I'm begging of you to share that video. Well, where do you live, Judy? I don't know anywhere that doesn't kill animals. I say it, Susan, all the time. Mandatory spay and neuter. Mandatory spay and neuter. And the officials need to... Oh, that dog. I know. There was a dog that came in our email today. I showed it to Tiffany. What was his name? Bosco or something? Miami-Dade. He's white. He has like holes in his elbows, holes. He's emaciated. The cutest face. You can tell he's had a hole. I saw there was possibly a rescue hold, and I'm really, really happy about that. I'm like jumping up and down, if that's the case. But I said to Tiffany, I would do anything to be able to pull that dog right now. Like I wanted to, like the old days, like I wanted to go get him. And I was like, we have no place to put him. He's a good sized dog. He'd probably be in the hospital for quite some time. And I was thinking like, well, if he was in the hospital, who could I get? And I need fosters. I need fosters. Bosco. See, I remembered that name. Thank you, Shannon. Yeah, I wanted to get him so bad. Is Rosa getting him, Shannon? I thought I saw that. I wanted that dog. That's my kind of dog. Oh. But I have nowhere to put him. I am completely full. Full to capacity. I've got Sam and Sue in this room. I've got Blake in the other room. I've got Vaughn, and I've got all the babies, as you know what I have. So listen, guys, I built out this detached garage so I could make room for Sam and Sue and Blake, and nobody's adopting our big dogs. So nobody's adopting. We so need fosters. We can't save, I know. I don't know what to do. I know that 100 plus, no one knows who the rescue is. Okay. I would love it to be the lab rescue or something like that. I know I have a lot of our supporters are out of state. I get it. I don't know, if out-of-staters would even consider driving here. But I would start, honestly, with the way that things are, I would honestly start advocating, whether it's the Broward, Miami, shelter, cover all medical, everything, and try to get, if we could just get fosters, we could be saving, if we had fosters, we would cover everything. But it has to be a foster that's committed. You know, it has to be a foster that's committed, because you can't say to me, oh, I need to give you back the dog, because I have nowhere to put a dog if you decide you don't want to keep it until it's adopted. So if you are willing to adopt and drive here out of state, I'm totally in to get these dogs out. So if any of you are interested and would consider driving out of state, or even, you know, you need a car to get back. You can't fly a dog back with you. I'd really love to get some of these dogs out. I really would, and then we'd completely vet them and do everything and pay whatever the cost is. But I'd really love to try to get some of these dogs out that are not making it. It's absolutely killing me, especially places where people say we don't kill here. They don't kill our dogs here. Well, wouldn't it be amazing if somebody that, you know, from out of state can come here and help? Are they sleeping? You didn't see the beginning? Susie ate all her food so freaking fast that she vomited it up. I thought she was going to choking. And then she was eating it off the floor. Hold on. Where is Sam and Sue? Sorry. I had it on them. There's Sue. They were running in the yard up there. I had them up in the big yard. When I tell you how they were running like puppies, she's exhausted. They're watching Big Bang Theory. Life is tough. They're very tired. And Blakey's out. He just had his piece of cheese. Oh, I got a new toy. I've got to see who donated it. I don't know if there was a name in it, but I had put some new toys, non-destructible, on the wish list, and somebody donated. It came today after you left, Tiffany. So you didn't see the beginning. You got to jump on and see it. It's so great. Sam, I'm talking to Mama Tiffany's on the phone. You with her all day today. You're going to see her in the morning. She's going to come take care of you. Yeah. Yes, she is, my boo-boos. Yes, my boo-boos. Oh, I love this boy show. They label. Okay, here's a perfect example. When we went to the shelter to rescue Sam and Sue 6 years ago after the owner was killed, and they were dragged out of their only home since they were puppies in a catch pole. And when we went to get them, because we saw their story on the news, and they broke our heart. It was around Christmas time. When we got there, they were in a kennel together in the back, and all over Sam's paperwork in Sharpie marker, it said aggressive. Oh, they deemed him aggressive. I'll tell you, I won't lie. I was a little nervous at first when I first met him. I was like, oh boy, what are we doing? Oh boy. But look at this. You didn't know he's the biggest mush. He is the biggest mush. Are you a mush? Huh? Sam? Are you a mush? Are you my big mush? You want to hold my hand? Hold my hand, Sam. Hold my hand. I love you. 5 years ago, sorry. I don't know, 5, 6, whatever it was. 5 years ago, they were 5 going on 6, so now they're 11. I see a tail. Go through. I see a tail. I know, I love my mushes. I love my mushes. My mushies. My mushes. My mush. Because that's what they do, Sophia. They label a lot of dogs aggressive. I can't tell you how many dogs that we have taken out of the shelters. Oh my God, all the shelters. I can't tell you how many dogs they have labeled aggressive, biters. When I tell you, they are perfection. And you're correct, it is fear. They're fearful, they're terrified out of their minds. We love them. We love all of our dogs. They are our babies. They're getting up in age. All of our dogs are getting up in age. We're getting up in age. I just turned 55. So I said, you know, like my girls from our team, they're like, we're losing so many of our babies. And I'm like, guys, we rescued these dogs. Tiffany and I We're sitting under the tiki today. We had, I don't know, Sam and Sue, Blake, and we put YouTube on, and we went back and we were watching our rescues from the beginning of time. Like, Tiffany's like, oh my God, so many lives, Amy. And I'm like, I know, you forget, until there's so many. You're talking 5,000 dogs and hundreds of cats. Do you know how many dogs that is that we've rescued? 5,000. So no, you can never, ever evaluate a dog at absolutely 100%. You can never at a shelter. No. Can't evaluate me at a shelter either. That's for sure. You wouldn't want to see me at a shelter. No, their owner was killed. Listen, I'm not going to say that all dogs are perfect, because there are that's why we're stuck. That's why we have Wolfie. We tried to get him adopted. Everybody we introduced him, he attacked. I mean, wouldn't let go of your hand. He caused bleeding. I mean, ripping apart hands. Dog in the shape that Blake was in, they adopted him and loved him back. We were actually, you know what, Betty? We were just talking about it. Tiffany did a post on her personal page about Blake. The 3 year, was it 3 years, Tiffany? 3 year mark that we had Blake? You saw the piglets, right? I was saying to Tiffany today, I'm like, that's why we have Wilbur. That's exactly why we have Wilbur, because of that. If I didn't take in Starsky and Hutch and say yes, then Wilbur would be living out in Little Bear Sanctuary 3 years ago. Today is when we got Blake out of the hospital and we took him in. Babies are tired. They're sleepy. It's sleepy time. Yep, 3 years since he was released from the hospital in Miami. And I'll never forget the day when we, got there and picked him up. I was like, oh my God. And he looked so much better then. Yeah, so Tiffany and I were watching old rescue videos. We didn't even have video cameras. We were doing flip cameras where I was taking videos. Just so many dogs, guys. Puppies. I can't believe how many puppies we took in. Guys, I'm going to sleep. I mean, you're going to sleep. I got to leave and go get the rest of the babies. It's time. See if Chewy has to go out one more time. Okay? I love you. Mwah. Mwah. And I'll see you in the morning, okay? Tiffy will be here first thing for you. Nice and early, okay? I would say goodnight to Blake, but I can't open the door while you're in here. So, that won't happen. Here's your show. It's my glasses. I love you. Sweet dreams, babies. All right, guys, I'm going to take you with me. Love you. Nighty-night, sweet babies. Okay, so they're going to bed. Yeah, so just so many lives we saved. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Pumpkin, 10 years. Yep, adoption today. That was a video. I thought about, you guys go to YouTube and you just say 100 plus abandoned dogs of Everglades, Florida. You can watch the videos that we started from 11, 12 years ago. Literally 11, 12 years ago. Let me shut the TV off. Okay, no, forget a headache. But there's so many videos that bring us back. It blows our mind. All the lives we saved, my God. Oh. So we're getting older. Our dogs are getting older. Of course, we're going to be losing dogs because that's part of life. And it is what it is. All of our dogs are getting older. A lot of them have passed. And you see me do the, tributes to the dogs that pass when our, adopters reach out and tell me and let me know. And they're like, Amy, I'm so sorry to tell you. Thank you for giving us our the best baby that we had for whatever, 10 years, 2 years, whatever it may be. We're so grateful. And then I do a tribute to them. Macy, I just did Macy. Ellen Weinstein adopted Macy from us. And she wrote such a beautiful letter, like from the heart. It was so beautiful. It breaks my heart because I remember the day that she met Macy. Like, I really do, like it was yesterday. Let me just check on Chewy. I had him out and he ate. He's sleepy. Okay. Let's see. Sorry, guys. I know I'm talking about a bunch of different stuff. Do you want to come out one last time? Do you want to come out and go pee-pee one last time? Huh? What do you think? Why are you in this little, look at him. He's got this big, massive bed and all these little beds. You think, look at, and this is what he chooses. Look at this. I can't. Hi, puppy. I love you. I love you, Wooey. I love you, Wooey. You won't let me cut the hair. You don't like when I cut the hair in your eyes. I'm going to, so I can see you better. I want to see your hand. You want to come out now? Huh? Do you want to come out with me? You stretching? What do you think? You want to come outside and go pee-pee with me? What? I know. Oh, I could give you your antibiotic. Wolfie, we rescued. God, he was 8 going on 9 from the Miami-Dade shelter, the new shelter, not the older one. And he's got to be 13 going on 14 now. He does. He looks just like a raccoon. Come on, let's go. One last time. Wolfie, don't make me pick you up. Go outside. Let's go. Come on, now. Out. Go. Go. He's so freaking stubborn. Come on. I'm going to pick you up. Let's go. Outside. Now. Come on. Go. He plays a game with me and he turns around and goes back in the house. Let's go. No, you're going outside and you're peeing. Come on. Let's go. Now. Thank you. Thank you. Come on. Lazy. Come on. Come on. I'm coming. I'm coming. So he was 8 going on 9 when we rescued him. Got him in, got him neutered, and got a dental done on him. And he's had a few seizures over the years, nothing terrible. He's on special food permanently, gastro wet food only. And I noticed like there's this like really bad smell coming from him. He's bathed, you know, his room is immaculate. It just everything that doesn't make sense. So last night I was sitting outside with him on the couch and I lifted his lip and I noticed one of his front big canine teeth are very, very dark and black. So I started him on an antibiotic, clindamycin, last night. And I'm going to have to take him in and get him a dental, have that tooth pulled. I just hate to put him under at 13 going on 14. And he's had seizures. I'm just so afraid. I'm afraid he won't make it. But he can't stay with this infected tooth. So it's definitely causing him, for sure, it's going to be uncomfortable. I notice, call me crazy, but just starting the antibiotic, the smell is dissipating. It's crazy. So, yeah, see, he had to pee. He's just lazy. He would hold it, too. He never, ever, ever goes in his room. Ever. Go make. Good boy. I knew you had to pee-pee, Wolfie. See? I told you. I know you better than you know yourself. No. This started when we first got him. His teeth were just cleaned when we first got him. He had a complete dental. No, this just started. He hasn't bitten us or anybody in years. It was when we first got him. Come on. I had trainers, thousands of dollars with him. He bit the trainer several times. Several. Right, Will? Come on, let's go. Come on. What? Come on, let's go back in the room. Night night. There's no more. Oh, I do have to give you your. Hold on, guys. I have to give him his antibiotic. Come here, Will. I'm gonna prop you guys up against the bullet. I'm gonna get your little pill. You're so good. You're so good. Hold on. Do a little piece of cheese, just tiny. Come here. I know. You're gonna see how excited he is with food. Hold on. You gotta see this. Wait, hold on. How can I do this? I'm gonna prop you. Leave the camera alone. Loves food. Oh, this dog loves food. Little piece. Okay, here's a little piece, then I'm gonna get your pill. I know it's good. Sit. Good boy. You're such a good boy. Give me paw. Give me paw. No, give me paw. You know paw, don't you? I forget. We never asked you. Yeah. I'm not gonna make you work. It's too late. It's too late to work for pills and cheese. It's too late. It's just too late to work for pills and cheese. Okay, that's done. Glad I remembered that. Come on. Come on. Come. Let's put this over here. Okay, let's go night-night now. All right. Come on. Let's get a little tiny piece and go night-night, okay? You ready? I know. Your eyes, all you want is food. Of course he wants more. He gets breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Come on, because all he does is all he wants. He lives to eat. Here. Come on, let's go. Come on, Wolfie. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Come in bed. What are you watching? That's good. All gone. I don't have any more. It's all gone. It's all gone. It's all gone. All gone. Look, nothing left. No, you're not going back. Get over here. Thank you. Come back. I want to see. Let me see your tooth. Stay right there. Stay. Let me see. Sit. Sit down. Sit for me. Good boy. Stay. See that tooth? That tooth's bad. It's got to come out. It is black. We got to get you in, buddy. I hate to do it, but we're going to have to. No antibiotic is going to fix that. It's just going to take away any infection. So it's going to have to come out. He's going to be a new doggy. He's going to be an... No, I didn't mean that. I meant you come here with me. Come here with me. Come with me and stay with me. Stay. Hold on. What was that? Oh my God, I almost blocked you, Charlotte. You're like, do you feel like a blackjack dealer? I thought you were a bot. I'm so, my God. I've probably done that with other people. Like new people that come on and say things that when you're in the middle of doing a video, I'm always watching. I apologize. Yes, a blackjack dealer showing your hands. I get it now. Oh my God, I'm glad I caught myself. I got to be careful doing these late night videos. I'm tired, so I'm not seeing straight. No, Wolfie, there's no more. Oh, Tiffany, if you're still on, I don't know if you are, but this is the new toy for Blake. Look at it. It's a big toy, huh? And it's hard, so he'll have fun with that, I think. I think he'll like that. All right, come on, here. Come on, look. Come on, let's go. One more, we're going to bed. That's it, I mean, I have to close the door. Let's go, come on. I can't pick you with one hand. You're not that little. Come on. We're going to bed. Come on. Here, I'll put it in your bowl so you think you're special. Here. okay? I love you. Sweet dreams, baby. I'll see you in the morning. Go sleepies. I love you. Everybody else is sleeping. That's the end of it. Everybody's been out. Oh, Binky. Binky might have to go out. He didn't go out earlier. Binky's the last one. I knew it. I know it. Alexa, play spa music. Come on, baby. Good boy. Go pee-pee. I'll be right here waiting. Go make. Go pee-pee. Everybody's doing their last pee-pee breaks before dinner and before bed, dinner. God. Oh, God, guys, I'm out of it. I'm so tired. Oh, everybody says that every time I ask Alexa to play a song. They're like, my Alexa just went off. Binky's really, he came from a really, how did you come up with your name? Oh, God, we were rescuing from the Everglades. So, we were talking about the amount of dogs, and there were like something like, there's 100 plus dogs. And then we just decided to, name it like that. Should have been 1 million plus, really. I don't regret it, but I do kind of wish the name was a little bit shorter. It is a long name. That's why you'll see us under our legal name is 100 Plus Animal Rescue Inc. But our email, I don't know what the hell I was thinking when creating it. 100 Plus Abandoned Dogs at gmail.com is like such a long name. It's such a mouthful. Less is so much more, but it is what it is. Is what it is. So Binky's out doing his last pee-pee. Binky hates noise. No, I mean, yeah, but not where we are. There's no gators here, but there are, like if I walked out of our street, any canals, any bodies of water, there's canals down the end. We're on a dead end, and there's a canal running all the way, and there are gators in there. Yes. But we're completely fenced in. Never seen, knock wood, a gator, a coyote. They're out here very close by, but that's why I did the vinyl fencing so that the coyotes couldn't, they can jump, they can scale chain link and things like that, even wood. You can't really get a good grip on vinyl. We did the tallest we could. Well, we're locked down here. You want a treat? Come on, let's go night-night, honey. I gave you some spa music. Come on. Got a branch. I'll get that. Good boy. Good boy, baby. Go sleepy, okay? Night nights. I love you. Sweet dreamies. He's adorable, but normally he's just bark, 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 bark. All he does is bark. And, you can't warm up to him. It's the only person that he likes is Keith. So, yes, no toads now. There's no toads now. Too cold. But when it gets warm, it's a nightmare. They're everywhere. They're huge. They're everywhere. It's bad. It's bad. So that's pretty much it, guys. Listen, like I said, I am begging you to share that video that's on our page. It just may reach a person. I really am praying to God that some of these dogs get out because otherwise it's not going to be pretty. And they're living a life of pure hell and misery. It is no life. It is no life. And sometimes I think to myself, like I'd rather see a dog be humanely euthanized than being tortured like this. I'm at this point. It's so bad. Wilbur's spa day was supposed to be Sunday. This Sunday. Tomorrow's Saturday, day after. But unfortunately, it's a mother and daughter. The daughter came down with the flu, so they pushed everybody back a week. So now it's not this Sunday, it's the following weekend. I think it's the following Sunday. I don't know. Maybe they're just like out there. They need to get them out. I don't know. I will say, listen, they could easily just kill them all and be done with it. They could easily kill them all and be done with it and not have to be responsible for them, place them anywhere. So you can hate the shelters all you want, but they're keeping them alive. And now they're doing the open, bringing them in, so got to give them something for trying. You really do. I mean, call an ace a spade, you know? Yeah, they should do it all along, but they didn't. So they're doing it now. And it's only for 4 hours from what I'm being told. I don't know. I don't know what the accurate information is. It's what I've got. Um, Tomorrow, I do have some exciting news. We do have some great news tomorrow. So I'll be up and running doing a live video tomorrow sometime in the late afternoon. I know, Patty. I know. Most people want small dogs. And that's why I'm going to be honest with you. Over the years, we have rescued so many large dogs, all breeds. The worst of the worst, as you know. You know our rescue. We're not a breed specific. We don't cherry pick. But as time has gone on and we are limited with what we can have because of how many dogs we currently have that have not gotten adopted. So I have to, unfortunately, play God in a way. You can look at it two ways. One is I have to look at it as I have to rescue and take in a dog that I can get adopted. Because if I can't get it adopted, it becomes a forever dog here. We're done. That's it. We're a sanctuary. And I can't live like that. I can't not just have this and be a sanctuary and not be able to save lives. It would just destroy myself and my team. It's already hard enough not being able to do what we did throughout the years like we rescued, but I won't apologize for that because we're exhausted. Everybody's, tired, working, getting older. They have their own lives. They do their own thing. At the end of the day, the bottom line is that I live on property. I am here 24/7. Even if I'm not physically at the house, I'm in the guest house, I am doing something to do with rescue. Majority of the time. I do have a life otherwise. Shelly and Keith have been living house two, now living here 5 days, 5 nights. They're getting older. Tiffany's driving up here 4 days a week, and Darla's driving up here 2 days a week. So that's what we have going on. I don't have volunteers coming in anymore. I just don't want to. I like a tight ship. And that's it. It runs nice and smooth. I don't have any aggravation. I don't have any drama. The less people I let in, it seems like the smoother things go and I don't have to deal with aggravation. It's not that I don't really like people. I love animals. I like my people. So I keep everything kind of, the way it is. But it's a lot. It's a lot. So I need to take in dogs that I can adopt out. And unfortunately, I don't have the space for big dogs. As you saw when I took in Sharpie, who was a puppy and he was a good sized dog, I had to juggle. But remember, Sam, Sue, and Blake weren't here at that time, so I could I had to put Wolfie in the detached, this big, massive detached, keep the doors open. It was not a torture, believe me. He kind of liked it. That's what's hard with the Muppets. Nobody is willing. Right, exactly. So we took in 3 dogs that we love and adore to no end, and they have the room, and they're not going anywhere, right? Nobody's adopting 3 dogs together. So that room is taken. It's spoken for. Wolfie's not going anywhere. So Chewy's, here and there, and he's in a pen. Yeah, so it's, Sam and Sue and Blake aren't going anywhere, are they? I'd like to think positive and think, I'd love to believe that they could find a home, but especially Blake, but nobody's jumping, nobody's even, not one inquiry, not one, not a one. So I have one spot and I can take in 1 or 2 dogs at a time. Now, if I had fosters, I could take in unlimited. If I had 10 fosters, I could save 10 dogs. You know how it goes? Five fosters, 5 dogs. So if anybody's interested in fostering, even if it's a small dog, and it could be a young dog, could be a senior dog, whatever, reach out to us. All of our information is all over our page. My phone number, the email address. Anybody can foster, reach out. If you want to adopt a dog from a shelter and you're out of state, let's talk about it. Let's work it out. Let's do it. I'm tired of watching dogs die. I'm tired of watching dogs being tortured. So I'd love to give them a chance to get out, obviously. So with all that being said, yes, I have great news tomorrow. I won't tell you what it is, but it's tomorrow afternoon sometime. So I'll give you a time frame in the morning. I'm thinking it's going to be late afternoon, probably about 2 or 3. probably between 2 and 3, something like that. So I'll be going live. And that's pretty much what's happening right now. So got to do what you got to do, right? It's survival mode right now. Survival mode these days. I don't know if it's I didn't say it was an adoption. I just said I have good news, but I did not one time say it was an adoption. So we will see you tomorrow. You guys have an awesome evening. Sweet dreams. Good night. I will tell Carol you said hello, Cheryl. Thank you. Shower time, bedtime, cup of tea. Carmen, good night. Sweet dreams. Love you guys. Share that video, please. Good night.